It's time. It's time. Time is arguably the greatest gift from God. It's limitless. It has no beginning and it has no end. But what we do with our time is how we discover our significance and our worth. The only reason I'm here in front of you today is because what I did with my time. The only reason these men are along this wall is because what they've done with their time. Time is how we understand who we are, what we are, how we gonna be, where we going, and how to get there. What does time mean to you? Anybody? Somebody?
Money.
Like it? Don't love it, but I like it. Because if you don't manage it right, it ain't gonna produce money. What was it?
Opportunity.
Oh, I love it. 2 claps for him. 2 claps for him. Anybody else? A chance, which is opportunity. Time that is not effectively utilized is wasted. Those are the guys that we call idols. You know what an idol is? Is that cat every time you go home, and he's sitting in the same spot that he sat in before you even came, and he said, you know what, dog, boy, if I'd have stopped smoking, well, I'd have been this. If I'd have stopped drinking, I'd have been this. If I'd have not had several kids, even when I was in high school, I would have been that. So time that is not effectively utilized is just wasted. It's time. So what does that feeling about knowing what today represents evoke? Somebody help me.
Urgency.
I love it. Anybody else?
Time is the enemy.
Time is the enemy. Explain.
You gotta get it done now, coach. You gotta do it today.
Because you're not promised
Tomorrow.
Amen. So what does this feeling evoke to some of y'all? That was all the grown folks talking. I wanted the young folks.
Drive.
Drive. I like it. Anybody else?
Passion.
Passion. I like it. Okay? What about anticipation? If I were you, I wouldn't have been able to sleep last night. Because it was hard for me to sleep last night because of the anticipation of today in the time. The anticipation of the day in this time. Some of y'all are operating in fear. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Because you're not prepared. And you don't feel like you're that guy. So you operate in fear. Not anticipation. I wish he would get up there in front of me in one-on-one today. I wish he would throw that ball at me today. I wish he would hit that hole and hit my gap. I wish he would put me on first team. I'm not getting off. Because I'm anticipating this. I don't fear this. I don't fear nobody. And that's what I feel in this room right now. A little fear. What about deliberation? I don't know about this, dog. This ain't nothing like it was last year. You know, these folks are serious about football. They serious about this whole thing. They serious about this whole life. They serious about everything we do around here. See, the want is for you to be excited. And you can't wait to show what you have. Then I want the need for you is to accept the reality of the moment. And then they can go either way. And lastly, the fear is of you thinking that it's the past. And you're going to be able to get through and around competing every moment and giving your absolute best. Devil is a lie. Time you touch that field is a competition. Time you face somebody is a competition. Time you put on that CU, it's a competition. Time you adore yourself in these colors, it's a darn competition. This ain't the team, the staff, or the time that it was last year. Baby, you best believe it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. And I need you to prioritize, say prioritize.
Prioritize.
I need you to plan, say plan.
Plan.
And I need you to produce, say produce.
Produce.
I need you to prioritize, plan, and produce. So anybody that's in here, coaches and staff included, if you're nervous, if you got any apprehensions or deliberations, if you're scared, if you really on the fence about do you really want this? If you really thinking about do you really belong here? If you've already called home and said, hey, Mom, Dad, I don't know about this. These folks are a little serious about it. You ain't ready. See, the thing about time time is what God has blessed you with so that you can make it right for you, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and whoever else. All the lights off, man. All of you have a tremendous opportunity, coaches included, recruits included. What you gonna do with your time? What you gonna do with your time?